Scene, TMG.
Season in the regular season, unstoppable is hard to plan for someone like that when you're playing multiple different teams. Obviously, it's easier to game plan for someone like Jokic in the playoffs. He's slow-footed. And defensively, he's not really a rim defender, so it's kind of like a disadvantage.
He's not as bad defensive though.
As I meant to say, yeah.
As you think from that, I guess from the eye test.
He covers space because he's so big. So I guess that's one of the things that he can do. And obviously, when you're such a dominant offensive player and a focal foot, you can't be fouling. But that's it. You're out of the game. You have to be smart. And I guess that's one thing Jokic is smart. He has to be very reliant on the defensive schemes and the players around him. That's why they try to build a team, that with a lot of defensive ability with Aaron Gordon,
Of course, yeah.
KCP, Bruce Brown, the guys that can actually guard, and then you only really have to hide Jokic and the worst offensive player that sticks in the corner, and that's it.
I mean, for sure. I mean, you can't when you're building a team. Someone like Jokic, someone like Luka, defensively it's not their strong suit. Defensively it can be you need to surround them with defensive hounders, defensive elite defenders, guys who are elite on that end to make up for their lack of quality on that end. And what they have good coaching, like Big Malone, and they have a good scheme and they have good defensive players, so he makes up for his mishaps on that side of the ball. Like I said, I mean.
Hey, remember they can cook Doncic, They cook Doncic. Then the Suns put him in every pick and roll one in that series. When you're a defensive liability, you're gonna have to hold it. You have to step up. Eventually, you have to have enough pride to say, this is too much.
I mean, it's the easiest play to make when they know your defensive liability, especially someone like Jokic and Luka on the defensive end are so dominant. The best way to take their legs away is to bring them every pick and roll, every play. They need to be working.
That's why you have to make a stand.
You can't let them hang in the corner with a guy that's not. Even if the guy in the corner is not going to make a shot, they need to move around. They need to make them work.
But you need to, when you're a defensive liability, you need to, for the first couple of times they do it, you just have to stand firm. As in, you can't make the bucket easy because what you will eventually do is they will go be like, oh yeah, we're actually just breaking up our offense doing this.
It's true.
So there's no point in doing this because he's actually standing up. Then they'll just go back to their normal offense. That's what you have to do. You have to just stand up and be a man for those times, and then they will go away from it. That's basically it.
Because, like I say, when they focus too much on one avenue, they said trying to pick and roll Jokic, look to there, if it takes away from the other part of the offense. Maybe other guys don't get touches on the ball, and that has a knock-on effect. Maybe they don't work hard defensively. Maybe they don't work hard to rebound. Maybe they don't work hard as much to what's it called? Is it close guys off? Closeouts, yeah, that sort of stuff. And all that's for ads. And so then they realize, okay, cool, we need to get back to a more, free-flowing, open offense. Because this is taken away from our game. And if you do that, then fair enough. But like I said, the easiest way, every pick and roll, and get them to eat and damage it. But like I said, I was watching, some of the channels like, Max Kellerman and Stephen A. and stuff, guys like that. If Luka does get a third MVP back to back.
Oh, Jokic.
Sorry, Jokic does get a third MVP back to back. He's in a very small club.
Bird, Kareem.
No, Kareem. I don't think Kareem got 3.
It's Kareem. Bird, Kareem, Russell.
I think it's Bird, Russell, Wilt.
Is it Wilt?
I believe so. Let me check it up.
Even Jordan didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves some, but they say LeBron deserves some.
Even LeBron hasn't won an MVP in nearly 10 years, dog. He hasn't won an MVP in nearly 10 years.
But yeah, you're in a small crowd, or a small club, and you can't be the one that stands out for the wrong reasons.
You have to win the chip.
Because you're not progressing to the chip, you're not getting to the finals.
Hey man, this year's his best year. It's just a shame that the Suns weren't supersonic and got KD because...
I still feel that they're going to need time to adjust.
I think the Suns, it can go up and down with the Suns because if I'm the Suns, teams you don't want to face. You don't want to face Dallas because Dallas got your number. And that can mentally drain you to go through that again. You might not want to face the Lakers again. You might not want to face the Lakers just for the fact that LeBron... Do you know what? I don't think any team wants to see LeBron because it's just LeBron. What LeBron can do in the playoffs, even the mystique, that gets him one game at least. Just the mystique of LeBron. And you don't want to be in that situation where, people get fearful of LeBron in the playoffs. So it's like, you don't want to see him. Other two teams you don't want to see. you know, for Phoenix, that's who I'll be worried about. Aside from that, I think they'll be happy with Golden State Nuggets. They can beat all of those teams. Memphis as well. Memphis even suit them, to be honest.
But yeah, flipping, the only guys to do a 3P MVPs, like I said, Wilt, Bill Russell,
As well.
and Bird. So Bill Russell was the first guy to do it, 61, 62, 63. Wilt Chamberlain, 66, 67, 68. Kareem doubled twice, got close. Moses doubled.
Bird did it.
And then Bird was next to do it, 84, 85, 86. Magic Johnson doubled. I believe, did Jordan double?
Jordan must have doubled.
He never doubled, no.
What?
Jordan, he won it in
89.
He won in 88.
I thought he won 89.
He won in 91. No, he did. He won 91 and 92, he doubled. Then he won it in 95. No, then he won it in 96 and 98.
Oh, wow.
Then Tim Duncan doubled in 2002, 2003. Steve Nash, 5 and 6. LeBron doubled twice.
How about Shaq?
9 and 10. Shaq only won 1. Kobe only won 1. LeBron doubled in 9 and 10, and then in 12 and 13. Curry doubled 15 and 16. Giannis was the next double, 9 and 20. Now Luka Jokic in 21, 22.
Is Luka not going to win one MVP? God.
And Jokic, I mean, his stats.
Kobe got one as well.
He's got the highest field goal percentage of any MVP.
63%.
Well, this right now, but last year's MVP, he's the highest still from what I can see, 58%. No one else from what I can see has got over 50. Even got better numbers than Shaq, and he shoots more jumpers than Shaq. It's crazy.
Oh, Will.
Well, they don't have Wilt's numbers, to be fair.
Yeah.
So what may have, well, at least from here, what may have, but what on record from on his ESPN website, was dates back to 87, the highest figure of everybody. I mean, who's got the worst figure? Is it Kobe?
You got higher figure than Shaq.
And then Iverson got the lowest, 42% field goal percentage.
Iverson. But
Kobe
that's
45.
a different generation of basketball. They might were just chuckers.
Kobe's got 45. Russell Westbrook got 42 as well. James Harden 44.9. So yeah, I mean.
1-0.
Yeah.
I heard Kepa just fumbled it.
All of us.
Anyway, man, my time's coming to an end. Got family. Family things.
Family ties.
Family ties! I'm out.
But
I gave you even one more extra minute than I said.
Damn,
he actually got you to the minute.
That was even late. But yeah,
I was late. Hey, Blackwood Tunnel is the worst tunnel. Hey, the only one thing that rivals the Blackwood Dartford Tunnel. Those are the two worst places in the
I think
world.
that tells you worse because you got to pay for that. You got to pay.
Hey, bro, they're absolutely terrible places to
Well,
drive.
yeah.
Don't come to South.
Come to South, man.
Don't come to South.
see us in the studio. Come your studio.
Come to the studio, though, but don't come through those ways. Hey, bro, you need to be rich. Come on a helicopter.
Like Kobe. There's space in the middle of the car park. You can get
Yeah, come on, land on helicopter.
But yeah, it's been chill. Your boy Mello, your
My
boy
boy
JA. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Get us up. You know, we're pushing 200. Make sure you follow us on all socials. That'd be Twitter, the Instagram. Make sure you listen to us audibly. That'd be Spotify, Apple Podcasts with the TMG boys. And we out of this one. Rah!